Of course, just go and rest easy. I'll be Paris's substitute guardian. Am I not the perfect partner after all?
As a series that is full of romance and superhero stories, there are plenty of unique relationship dynamics in Miraculous Ladybug. In today's video, we're exploring some of these relationships and what makes them work. These pairs are some of the most popular in the series, and their success is easy to see. From friends who turned into something more to established couples who belong together, they remain some of the best relationships the series has shown.
Sorry, I thought I saw a wasp.
Do you love me too?
Excuse me?
Adrien, what's going on?
10. Barbara and Olympia. Marinette and Adrien meet a score of new characters in the Miraculous World New York special. Two of those characters include American heroes Night Owl and Majestia. They are both a part of a superhero team called United Heroes, who help Ladybug and Cat Noir defeat a villain while in New York. There is more to Night Owl and Majestia than their feats as heroes, as they are known as Barbara and Olympia as civilians. The pair is married and are the parents of the upcoming heroes Uncanny Valley and Eagle. They can be strict, but that is solely due to worrying about their children's safety. As heroes in their own right, they must make difficult decisions, and in doing so, they become capable protectors, parents, and partners.
Superheroes whose mission was to keep an eye on the French students, and you failed it! You're forbidden to take part in the hunt for Technopirate.
Number 9. Kagami and Adrien. Although they are brought together by their parents, Kagami and Adrien have a lot in common. They share a similar lifestyle that can restrict their personalities, and this restriction gives them a foundation to bond with one another. They also share similar interests, such as fencing, which allows them to hit it off in the episode Rye-Post. When they begin dating after the events of the episode Heart Hunter, they encourage each other's interests and well-being. Adrien enjoys seeing the many sides of Kagami, while Kagami encourages Adrien to pursue what he wants in life. Their dual personalities make them a great partnership, but like many relationships, lies can sometimes cause more strain than they're worth. After Kagami and Adrien break up in the episode Lies, their friendship continues as the series progresses.
So, can we still be friends?
How can you trust someone who's lied to you?
8. Luca and Marinette. When Luca and Marinette meet, it's a prime example of opposites attracting. When they first interact in the episode Captain Hard Rock, Marinette is still overthinking her relationship with Adrien. Luca manages to talk her through it with an outsider's perspective and his music. Their relationship continues to prosper as they bond over a shared love of music and become close friends. Luca's calm and understanding nature is something that Marinette needs in her otherwise hectic life. Although Luca is a strong presence in her personal life, he can't help her with the stresses of her role as Ladybug. Marinette begins to place her hero responsibilities above her relationship, which causes them to break up in the episode Truth. The pair struggle to find their footing after this, but soon reconcile. Luca even begins to understand some of Marinette's problems after he learns about her true identity in Wishmaker.
The truth, Luca, is the only thing I can't tell you.
7. Nathaniel and Mark. Nathaniel and Mark have been inseparable since their first meeting in the episode Reverser. A misunderstanding may be what brings them together, but now they are thicker than thieves. They can be seen together in the background of many scenes in the series, and they often work together to create comics and storyboards. The episode Hack-San sheds some light on how much their relationship has progressed. In the episode, Markov, Max's robot companion, is akumatized by Shadow Moth for the second time. He can convince the people of Paris to give up their most precious possessions. When Mark has to give up his possession, it's Nathaniel who he gives to the villain. This interaction expresses how deeply the pair care for one another, if Mark considers Nathaniel one of his most precious things in his life.
The movement, the expressions, the attitudes, they're all so...
Thanks. That's nice.
6. Marinette and Adrien. The couple with the most complications in the series hasn't had it easy. Marinette and Adrien are well known in the Miraculous Ladybug community for their infamous love square. When the series begins, Marinette has a crush on Adrien, while Adrien has one on Ladybug. The problem arises from their identities as Ladybug and Cat Noir being a secret. The love square doesn't change until the beginning of Season 5, when Adrien realizes he has feelings for Marinette. These inciting incidents can be seen in the episode Multiplication, when a brief period of peace in Paris allows Adrien to grow more fond of his friend. An opportunity for their relationship to grow arises, as does their feelings for one another. The pair end up in a happy relationship as the season progresses and seem determined to stay together.
I was just getting used to having two ladybugs around.
And now you're gonna get used to no ladybugs around.
5. Fu and Marianne. The relationship between Wang Fu and his old flame Marianne withstands the test of time. They remained together for many years until they separated due to the dangers of the Second World War. Their reunion happens in the episode Backwater, after Fu gives a love letter to Marinette for her to deliver to Marianne. Although they still care for one another, they remain apart due to the threat imposed by Hawkmoth. They can settle down together after Fu gives up guardianship of the Miracle Box, although Fu doesn't remember the Miraculous or the time he spent protecting them. He claims his heart still remembers Marianne. The two then leave Paris, and it is revealed in Furious Fu that they were married and now live in London.
Now it's my turn to go and hide, my sweet darling Fu.
Marianne, I've never told you this, but I...
4. Ivan and Milan. At first glance, one may be surprised that love blossomed between Ivan and Milan. Their appearances are stark differences, but they are equally gentle and down-to-earth in spirit. Ivan seems to have harbored romantic feelings for Milan for some time, as he writes a song about his feelings for her in the episode Ladybug and Cat Noir. Ivan is even akumatized after being made fun of for not confessing his feelings to her sooner. After he is de-akumatized in the following episode Stoneheart, the pair begin a loving, long-lasting relationship. They are often together in most scenes and participate in protests, enjoying Andre's ice cream and working with the band Kitty Section.
It's from my favorite band, the Zombie Skull Crushers.
Wow!
3. Rose and Juleka. An iconic couple that never strays far from each other, Rose and Juleka are one of the most well-loved pairs in the series. Much like Luca and Marinette, these two thrive off their opposing personalities. Juleka is known for being soft-spoken and anxious, which makes it difficult for her to speak out. Rose, in contrast, is a bubbling extrovert who does everything she can to make Juleka comfortable and happy. The episode Guilt Trip looks at their relationship. In the episode, Rose leaves school due to her chronic illness and ends up in the hospital. Juleka is overwhelmed by the worry she feels for Rose, and while being comforted by Marinette, she tells her friend about Rose's illness. This is a secret that Rose doesn't want to share, and Juleka becomes consumed with guilt that results in her being akumatized. Juleka's extreme emotions towards Rose show how much she cares for her. Rose expresses similar feelings when given the Pig Miraculous, which she uses to save Juleka by becoming the hero Pigella.
Hey, you know what? No big deal. I'm going to take care of this. I should have told them all about it a long time ago. I'll just explain everything, and it'll all go back to the way it was.
2. Nino and Alia. Fans of Miraculous Ladybug can watch the relationship between Nino and Alia develop over time. After being locked inside a zoo exhibit in the episode Animan, the pair seem to bond over their mutual interests. They spend a lot of time inside that exhibit together, and by the end, Nino claims that he's developed feelings for Alia. After this, the pair begin dating, and their relationship continues to grow throughout the series. They attend events together, help watch over each other's friends, and even join the fight against Monarch side by side. Alia and Nino are a narrative foil to Marinette and Adrien at times. Their successful relationship rarely encounters problems, and they know the other's secret identities. In the episode Catalyst, the couple learns they are both heroes and spend much of their time looking out for one another while in a fight. With their relationship as stable as it is, they will likely remain together until the series ends.
When this is over, I swear I'll take you to the movies.
No, I'll take you to the movies.
Oh yeah, Nino, you guys like action movies, right?
Number 1. Tom and Sabine. There are a lot of family dynamics in the series, and not all of them are positive. The Agrests hardly communicate, while the bourgeois struggle not to argue. These scenes can be hard to watch, but the Dupain-Chang household is a much more accepting and positive place. The relationship between Tom and Sabine is responsible for this, as they approach their life together with love and support. In the episode Timebreaker, they put time aside to celebrate their wedding anniversary and go to a nice restaurant. They also hug, visit each other's family, and work together to prioritize the well-being of their daughter throughout the series. Tom and Sabine are a team just as much as their husband and wife. Their positive dynamic is refreshing and something their fellow characters should learn from. These standout relationships in Miraculous Ladybug are what make the series great. The many different dynamics between them add versatility to the narrative that is hard to replicate. The series wouldn't be the same without them because they make their world feel more real and worth investing the time to discover what happens next in the Miraculous universe.
My daughter's home. She must be upstairs. I'll phone her immediately.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Listen,
The Song of the Water. If you listen carefully, at this very spot under the bridge, you'll hear a melody.